Hey, what's going on YouTube? Yeah, so last night I was out with a friend. We were at his family's house. They were throwing a party. It was fun as fuck. The only thing I missed was that this is one of the first times in a long time that I missed that I didn't drink anymore. I mean, they were getting full and it was so fun. It was so fun. But anyway, so they have this game that they play with one another whenever they get together. One person is supposed to make up a bunch of questions, and everyone sits in a group, and everyone has to answer the question. The thing is, you have to answer it super fast. So so the answers around the circle should be going, there should be no pauses. It should go by super fast. So I have the questions here. She gave me a copy of the questions, and I'm going to answer them. And even though I answered them last night, I'm still going to have to struggle with some of them. So bear with me. And if you want to play this, consider yourself tagged, and the questions are going to be in the doobly-doo. All right, so here we go. What's your first name? Melanie. CSI or the Beatles? CSI or NCIS? CSI. Elvis or the Beatles? The Beatles. Best James Bond other than Sean Connery? Daniel Craig. Hot dog with everything or Italian beef? Hot dog with everything. Chicago or New York? Chicago. Criminal Minds or Law and Order? Criminal Minds. HBO or Showtime? HBO. Favorite movie? Favorite movie? Pass. Apples or oranges? Oranges. Favorite color? Black. Are you married or single? Single. In a relationship. What was the last alcoholic beverage you had? That's an interesting question. The last alcoholic beverage I had was like years ago. I want to say 3 or 4 years ago, and it was a vodka lemonade at Big Chicks, Boy Bar on the North Side. Let's see. What is your view of the state of the world today? We are messed up. It is. Wow. Whoa. Our forefathers would be so ashamed. Okay, Coke or Pepsi? Coke. If you can name theme music for your life, what would it be? I'm Every Woman, as sung by Whitney Houston and Shaka Khan. Transformers or X-Men? X-Men, of course. Vampire Diaries or True Blood? Vampire Diaries. Do you own a passport? Yes. If America was no longer a free country, would you stay? Ooh. No, I would not stay. I would use my passport and get the hell out of here. And I would go to China or Jamaica, the islands. Maybe Brazil. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's see. What do you feel is your life's purpose? I have no idea what my life's purpose is. And it's so funny that you should ask that question or that question be asked. I mean, because you're not asking it. Actually, I'm telling you what the questions are. But it was so funny when they asked me that question, because my mom gave me this book called The Purpose-Driven Life by Rick Warren. It's one of the most best-selling books ever sold in the world. And it talks about what your life's purpose is. And supposedly, after you finish reading this book, you discover what your life's purpose is, or you have a clear idea of what you're supposed to do in life. So I guess after hearing that question, I need to read that book post haste. But what I try to do now is practice the golden rule and try to love another person the way I would want them to love me. And yeah, that's basically it. Okay, so I was terrible at answering these questions, because his family, when they get a question, they answer it like that. And then the next person is like that. So the answers come like this. I don't know if you can hear me snap my finger, but except of course when it got to me, I was like, it was pathetic. But they just laughed at me. It was cool though, it was cool. I was a little shy, but it was cool. We had so much fun. So if you want to answer those questions, answer them. Consider yourself tagged. The questions are in the doobly-doo, And I don't know, maybe I'll, pick this up and ask a certain amount of questions, like every month or 2 months or quarterly or whatever. I don't want to really commit because I might not follow through, but it was fun to see what everyone's answers were. Some of them were crazy. It was crazy. It was great. It was great. Okay, so that's basically it, and I'll see you next video. Bye.